Alright everybody, what's going on my ninjas? It's Daddy's Free Time Let's Plays. I don't know what stage this is, but we're going to Bangkok, so let me go ahead and press A.
So, she left you a Phuong Malai. It's a symbol of good luck. Curious.
Maybe she was getting to like me.
I doubt that. Go on with your story.
As soon as I got to Thailand, I went to the old antique dealer who was selling one of the African drums. Unfortunately, Carmen was seconds ahead of me. Cole here, running.
I need you to get back to headquarters now.
Can we talk about this later?
No, we cannot talk later.
Gotta run.
Thailand, located in East Asia near Cambodia, Laos, and Malaysia, is situated in a lush tropical landscape and has some of the most varied flora in the world. Thailand has an archaeological record dating back over 5,000 years. Scattered throughout Thailand are ancient walled cities and huge temples. Thai food is typically spicy, seasoned with heaps of garlic, chilies, and a mix of lime juice, lemongrass, and fresh coriander. It's usually served with rice. The city of Bangkok is composed of a network of natural and artificial canals that crisscross the city and provide transport for passengers and cargo. On the full moon night of the 12th lunar month, the Thai people hold the beautiful Loi Krathong Festival, or the Festival of Light, in which people float candles on the rivers and silently make a wish.
And then somebody, I guess, comes a little bit later and cleans up all their candles. What do you want, Shadow?
Move it! Carmen's getting away with the drum!
Thanks, Shadow. I stopped to talk to you for that. Okay, so welcome to Dad's Let's Plays, where apparently my wife is amazed if I cook some food. You might want to try it first before you make plans. I haven't tried it yet, so. I don't know what's wrong with my wife. Okay, so I'm gonna start the game now.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's fine. Okay. So now I'm kind of lost because I fell in the water. Now I don't know how to get out. It's gonna be that kind of stage, isn't it? Okay, I can get on this boat, I hope? Alright, sweet. What do you want, Shadow?
Let me give you a tip, rookie. If you fall in the water, find a ladder to climb out. Or...
After I already... You know what? I don't know how that happened. I really need to get the hang of this stage, huh? I don't do anything but fall off the water and jump off in wrong directions because the boat is so slim. There we go. Alright, we're just gonna move along. Get my bearings back. Man, people want to talk to me a whole bunch of times.
Crawling with spirits.
Is it just, you know what? Okay, thank you. These people are about as helpful as everybody else in my life. Hold on 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. My dog wants to be on my bed. Covered with stuff. There you go, Bootums. Rusty Bootums. Alright. What? Alright. So I'm not as juiced as I was the other day, or earlier today, or whatever. I'm just into playing this game right now. Not talking about feminism or anything. So I find that's usually what happens. I need to shoot him because he's gonna knock me off the. Really? Really? I give up. I'm coming for you. Because this little striking technique that they gave us to hit the firefly or the moth or whatever it is just garbage. Look at it. It doesn't. I don't even know if I'm attacking him. Right. Problem I'm having is that I would like to be fast while I'm platforming. The only problem is that it takes him a little bit longer to make turns than I would rather he do, so it takes me a little extra time to try and direct my movements. To know exactly where to go, but if I'm facing forward and I want to jump left, I can't just push left and jump. I have to face in that direction and then jump. Which, I mean, it's realistic, but I don't know if realistic was what they were going for. So all of a sudden they're like, everything's cartoon, but then the last second they want to be like, yo, let's be realistic and make him turn. I'm like, okay, well, why would you do that? Why is that up there, or whatever? At least he's sitting still. didn't have to do all that crap. I could have just jumped in the water and floated myself to the, Hey, I got one. Got him. Yes! Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Do I want that thing over there? Probably not. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. I gotta race and try to beat this stupid moth. Gonna knock me off the water, I'm not gonna be pleased. Oh, I need to get here. Okay. Uh-oh. Carmen. What else is left? All right. Let's see what Jules wants.
Jump from one cable to another to reach the higher platforms.
I mean, it's not really worth it to even look at them, but still. Come on. Oh, this tightrope. How are we on time? 14 minutes? 15 minutes? This guy's gonna knock me down. Sucks. Should have shot him from the other side of the thing. What does that mean? Okay. My staff's been upgraded, y'all. Alright, let's try it the second time, hopefully without bad guys. I hope they don't respawn. Sometimes that happens. He doesn't look so lame from this side. The other, looking at him from the back, just with his leg popping out the side and stuff. Oh well, at least they did enough to animate his shoes. On the Lupin the Third game, they gave him really big feet for some reason. Like they didn't have to give him big feet because in the cartoon he doesn't have big feet, but they just decided they were gonna give him big feet, and you know everybody else is gonna have big feet. So in order to deal with the big feet that they didn't really want to animate for, they just basically gave him this like weird slidey walk, which was like, you know, like Phantom of the Opera, like he's covering his face with the cape and sliding around. It was very awkward, very awkward. Unfortunately, the bad guys have a block, but you don't, and it kind of bothers me a little bit because you take a lot of hits. Because, I mean, you have your role, but, I mean, really that role is not very nice because you can't really direct it in a real way. Do I need anything over there? Nah, I'm just gonna move along. I don't want to know about it. This is a trip because I'm not listening to the same soundtrack you guys are, you know? I'm basically listening to Atmosphere, instrumentals of Atmosphere. It's very weird. In Atmosphere, the rapper duo that consists of Anthony and Slug from Minnesota. I have this folder full of Atmosphere like music on my computer, my little music collection. It kind of cracks me up listening to it and everything. There's something over there? Man, that stinks. That sucks a fat chode. But yeah, I kind of went back on my Let's Plays and stuff, and I listened to them, and I'm basically screaming into this mic, and I'm gonna go ahead and apologize for you guys. Like I know camera. I felt like I need to holler into the mic to get it to work properly, And when I did my podcast, my friend Brandon, who's also in the podcast with me, I listened to him, and his earphones, you know, were great. They were excellent. Or his microphone was excellent. And then his earphones, like, he told me what he bought, you know. So I went and I bought those, and they're not in yet. So pretty soon I'll be just kind of doing this and just talking to you guys like normal, and not having to try to project my voice into this microphone, which sometimes doesn't catch my stuff. And it really felt pretty dumb when I looked at the podcast, and it sounds like I'm like in the next room, and you know, Brandon, he sounds like he's like standing right next to you. You know, I'm still trying to make my way and figure out all this whole sound thing and stuff, you know. And even if I try to hold the microphone like right next to me, it doesn't it doesn't register very well. There's another guy over there. I'm looking. I like the little look feature. I just don't ever use it because it's unnecessary. I don't use it in the oh really? And I don't use it in the Tenchu games either, because like I seriously just kind of use the camera to look around the corner. I don't need to see the guy picking his nose or reading a book or something like that. If he's not looking, I can tell he's not looking because I can see his back. So, and plus all of that stuff kind of, it seems to slow you down a little bit, as far as what I feel anyway. See, I tried to jump on this in the video. This thing. Right now I'm trying to play this game, and everybody else has got Fallout 4, and they're like getting super excited about it, you know? Like, I have a small problem with Fallout 4, and that it's trying to do too much. So today I was doing my job thing, teaching tennis like I normally do. And this kid, he spent the whole lesson not paying attention to anything I had said, right? I mean, it's one of those things where you gotta call the kid's name like 20 times. It was ridiculous. And then after the lesson, when he's out of my charge, he ran off the court with purpose, right? And let me tell you, the school is close to the tennis courts, right? You know, it's not part of the school, but it's close to the courts. And this kid ran all the way back to the school and didn't tell anybody. And then later on, his sister and his mom came looking for him to go home, and he was out of the city. And we had to organize a big search party for this kid. It was horrible. I was hoping that somebody didn't abduct this poor little boy. Because, I mean, you know, even when I'm off the job, I care about the kids, obviously. I saw the kid run off, and I'm like, man, maybe you shouldn't do that. But you know, if the kid doesn't respond to his you calling his name, he's very difficult to keep track of. So you know, it was kind of scary for me. I know it was scary for the mom. She had hopped in the car and started driving around. This little boy ran down across the street, and oh my goodness, it was. I hope my daughter doesn't decide to do that, because I'm gonna have to tan her hide for real. And I wasn't planning on doing any of that at all. But I don't know, if she just decides to disappear on me and stuff, I might have to wear her out. Oh, that was horrible. That was garbage. And I gotta go all the way back. I mean, who wants to really beat your kids, you know what I mean? But what are you supposed to do if your child doesn't pay attention to you calling their name, or they just like zip off? And you know what I mean? That's a tough one. Because a lot of people are like, I never touch my child, and I just say no, and I look at them really sternly, and then I give them a timeout or something, and it's like, okay, but what if your kid repeatedly runs off and doesn't tell you, doesn't respond to you calling their name and stuff like that? That's very creepy. You know what? I have to admit, when they shoot out the little smoke breath, I'm actually a little impressed. It looks very interesting. It's like one of the more interesting things. If they could have gotten the whole game to look cool like that, it'd be a little bit different. Right now I'm listening to the instrumental of Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake. You know, go ahead, B, go with it. Go ahead, B, go with it. I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah! Yeah! Dirty. Oh, wait, how's it go? Dirty babe! You see these shackles, baby, I'm your slave. Anyway. Oh, you know I can't sing. What the heck? Is there anything I want over here? No, I guess not. I pushed the button and he just ran off the edge. That actually hurts my feelings. I find that when you play video games, they basically kind of do a really good job in the first 3 or 4 stages, and then when the stages get to the last ones, you start to get all the bugs that get really irritating, you know. Like they forgot to take care of some stuff. You're just gonna hang around that ladder. And where everything was really blocky, the people who decided they were going to, you're there still. The blowgun should react to where you are facing the camera, but it doesn't. It kind of reacts more to, oh, jeez, man. That thing respawns every 5 seconds. It responds more to where your character is facing. So if you are looking straight at something, it kind of screws you over with the it kind of screws you over with the rest of the movements, you know what I mean? Kind of interesting. interested in what's over there. Which is nothing. Oh, I gotta reflex it back. I'm ready for you, punk. Nice! That was great. Now it's the instrumental of All Eyes on Me by Tupac. All eyes on me. Throw it. Gonna get it again. Sweetness. Heard a rumor I died. Oh. Oh, cool. I'll take that. I don't want to fight you guys. I'm getting out of here. Say lantern. Oh, well, it is a lantern garden, I do admit. How we doing on time? 30. Alright, that last one that we did took like an hour, and I wasn't feeling that hour of work, you know what I mean? What's this? Three hits didn't kill him. Wow, talk about unnecessary stuff. You know, listening to like instrumentals is weird because it makes you understand that the songs aren't really anything without the person rapping. I mean, they really don't work very hard on the tracks at all. They're only like brought alive by the person who's rapping over them, which makes it very interesting. Jeez. Really serious. What I need. Also, I don't know if it happens to other people, but I always start in a specific sitting situation, and then I always end up like leaning back in my chair. Then I realize when my back starts hurting a little bit that I'm sitting incorrectly. I wonder if that happens to other people. Probably. How do I get up here? Can I just kind of jump up? Nope. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness, come on. Come on, don't have time for this crap. 7. Do I have any more? Nice. That was nice. Oh, this is the puzzle. Okay. Reassemble the mural by placing the individual tiles in their correct locations. All right. That's the light one. Shaded one. Shaded one. Lighter one. Top level done. Let's get the little blue man clapping the hands. half of the Buddha, Siddhartha. The other half of the Buddha, Siddhartha. Other blue man clapping his hands. Let's go down to the monk. I think that's the wrong side. I want this monk. Nice. Sorry. Oh, these are right next to each other. That makes them easy. Alright. Next one is... Okay. I'm not sure that was the right one. It looks like it. This one. This is getting a little bit more tricky than I want it to be. Also, when you listen to instrumentals of popular songs, it gets kind of funny because you expect the rapper to jump in at any time.
Classical Thai painting is mostly confined to mural paintings inside Buddhist.
Expect the rapper to jump in at any time, right? The only problem is that he never jumps in, so you keep hearing in your head the first couple of sentences of his rap music. Explain to my wife the kind of day I had, which it was one of those days where you're kind of like, oh well, it wasn't that bad, but then when somebody asks you to talk about it, you're like, oh fuck, it was horrible. Oh, this guy again. Now I know the trick. Back in your face. Back in your face. I like his little quick draw. I like his little quick draw staff. Puts it away after every swing. Really stinks, moths. You know what stinks more than moths? Guys who throw rocks down slides. What are you looking for now? I ain't got no cars in here. Oh, there's more than one now? You know what? I hate respawning because it never makes sense to me. When you kill a... see, now that guy's over there again. Whatever. That was just ridiculous. Give me a second. Alright, let's get this in. All right. Nice. No, I should have hit him. Let's see if I can time this right. Got him. What in the world? There it is. Yay! Yay! Ouch. Let me try that again. Oh! What a waste. That's another waste. No, I'm gonna eat it, so there's no point in freezing it. Are you guys getting impatient? Yeah, I'll handle the burger, don't worry about it, babe. Really? Finding the speed of his running kind of works to your advantage when it comes to bad guys. They're not really that fast. Guys throwing stuff at me. Well, you know what? I got something for you. If I can time it right. Do I have enough? I do have enough. Alright, let's do it. Shorty! Yeah! It's weird that they give you like the panoramic view for that one. Hey Tanya, you can put the thing that I made in the refrigerator. Alright, does that make me finished? That's what I'm talking about. Oh, United States. Louisiana. Does anybody know any other places in Louisiana other than people who live in Louisiana? Anyway, it looks like we're going to New Orleans. So I'll see you guys next level. Free Mac Martin. Peace.